Jimin, thank you so much for joining us for this devotional.
Mhm.
And tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Jimin. I start to teach at Valley Christian School this year, so 2025 2026. Um, and I teach at ceramics 1A, 2A, 3A classes. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So ceramics. Do you do any other classes?
I only teach ceramics one.
That's great. That sounds
Mhm.
good. What do you do on your off time personally?
Off time, usually I do lots of running errands, housework, and take care of my kids. A
Uh-huh.
little bit of workout like tennis or Pilates. Trying to do it, but not often.
Do you want to share anything else personally to get to know you better?
I'm an artist. I usually make practice painting and did a lot of show East Coast and West Coast, and
Nice.
um, I have a ton of interest in creating a lot of artworks. Yes.
Well, what's something that's happened recently that has encouraged you spiritually?
Recently, the as Easter has came by and Easter break has been just passed, the meaning of the resurrection and then the love behind it has
Mm,
resonated to me a lot
that's great.
because it is there and we know all about it, but I don't get to think of it that much.
Mm,
So I felt like intentionally I should remember it every day
mm,
so that I can anchor back to God daily. Even if when I get stressed or caught up with the work, I try to get back on track with God even by doing more things like what should I do? Should I pray more or read more Bible? But it is simple that I have to just be there and think of the cross and think of the love that He has given me, or
yes.
is the one that I can anchor back to God easily. So yeah, this time of the year I can remember that, and I was like, oh, maybe I should remember that every single day.
That's a good reminder for us. And how did you come to Christ?
My grandparents were sincere Christian,
Mhm.
and during their generation, the Christianity was just introduced by missionary. So
Mm,
their history of Christianity was that long.
mhm.
So my grandmom's sisters were involved in establishing churches during the time, but
Wow.
yeah, they were really active and love God and
Mhm.
very sincere. But my father didn't go to church.
Okay.
Although he went to church only Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Mhm,
And
mhm,
my mom didn't believe in God.
mm.
So their own way. And my when my mom had my pregnant with my little brother,
Mm.
my one of great aunt asked her, "Would you go to church if you have a boy?" The boy.
Uh-huh.
So back then it was very conservative, and my parents really wanted a boy.
Mm.
And when my brother came along, that was our first miracle that God
Nice.
led us to go to church regularly.
Wow.
Yes. So that was the very first time we get to go to church. Even then, my father didn't go to church. So all
Uh,
of our family members went, but except for my father.
mhm,
Growing up, I was a very nice kid, never rebellious.
mhm.
Even as a belief, I go to church every weekend, doing good church goer.
Yeah.
uh, I thought that was enough until my father got a colon cancer.
Mm.
So
Oh.
he find out that he only have 3 months left
Mhm.
because he was at the last stage of the cancer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that changes us everything, and as he get weaker every day,
Mm.
um, he he was I was helping him stroll outside one day, and I was shocked that he was praying to God out
Wow.
loud and talking to God in a very intimate way.
Mm.
So it just shook me.
Yeah,
Yes,
didn't expect that.
didn't expect it, and I could see that God is exist and then doing something in him.
Mm,
And even though after 1 year of his treatment, he has passed away,
mm.
but through that and his belief, my whole family member got to get closer to God.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Mm-hmm. And ever since then, my true journey with God has been started,
Oh, that's
and
great.
it has been amazing.
Wow, that's amazing. How old were you when
I was
that
at
happened?
a junior in high school.
Wow. That's a good example of the resurrection of Christ in you and how he moves in our families. And that's amazing.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for sharing a little bit about your life and helping us encourage us with the resurrection of Christ. We ask God to bless you on your journey and may
Thank,
this year finish up really well for you.
thank
Thank
you
you.
so